pre-bans getting locked out right here in our very first match between these two.
All right, here comes, we have the Viva Chell and the Sean pre-ban. We have OSADASAN on the left. Let's see what is going to be the first pick for TOMOYA. Is he going to go with his usual Vanessa Adriana strategy, or is he going to switch up to the Channel Cigar instead? Oh, I guess he's switching up.
There you have it. Cigar's going to be the first pick here. Han and Hagen coming out for OSADASAN. You know, when I watch OSADASAN stream there, he likes playing the Mook Wool, that Doc Brush Boy. It's so crazy to see the things that he does with that unit here. So we might be, you know, down the road to potentially bring that out here.
Things you can do with crazy runes, am I right? Well, you can just pick whatever you want and still make it look like a walk in the park. We have Vanessa being second picked here with the Cigar. Very standard, 2 single target strip for the Cigar to go in with a big AoE reset. But what's going to be the third pick here? Is he going turn 1 or turn 2? He is going to lock in the early Smicer. Oh, Stoic, look at that.
There it is. The Mook Walls coming out there with the Wajet as well. We're looking at turn 1 for OSADASAN. That is definitely going to be happening if he locks these units in here, obviously offering speed leads. And then we've got the dock speed there, which combos really well. Okeanos. It's so crazy to see how much Okeanos in the tournament. Okeanos is back on the map for SWC. There it is. He's going to please the people. And we're slamming down 2 water units without a thought, man. Those units hit the ground so fast.
All right, 2 water units. So the answer is going to be Sonya straight up that can easily take out the 2 water unit. Might be a Vanessa ban for a quick little snipe as well. I'm not sure what Mook Wall is going to be able to do. He's definitely going to bring the attention away from the Han, opening up the enemy with AoE strip for the Han to go in and do the quick snipe. So I think that's going to be Vanessa ban and Sonya ban for these 2 players.
Vanessa ban, Sonya ban, potentially getting even a Camilla ban. Like those 2 water units definitely going to be a problem for OSADASAN. You know, really, really tanky units that, you know, can be problematic, but we'll see. Obviously, Smicer can be an absolute monster on this field here, causing a lot of problems for OSADASAN, especially if you see some additional turns popping out of him. Let's see what happens, though.
And also, we're going to have a Hey Gang dub against double cleanser interaction right there, which means if there's any cleansing happen on TOMOYA team, OSADASAN's going to get free attack bar. So you can say that we have a Ragdoll with strip on the side of OSADASAN right this moment.
Yep, exactly that. Let's see what happens. We get into our very first match with OSADASAN and TOMOYA. Here we go. Wajet's going to be kicking things off with a big second skill.
All right, Threat State onto the Wedge at the tank every single... Oh my god, double Despair Stun. What? Despair Stun coming from OSADASAN. And Han going in with the cleanup job. And the enemy that's going to take the hit is going to be the Chow. Oh my god, he sniped that Chow out of the game.
Oh, just absolutely one shot from the Han. More damage going into the Smicer. Everybody's glance at the moment. A little bit of attack bar pushback. Looking for more Despair Stuns from all these units. Brush Boy's putting in the work right now. Han with a big second skill going onto the Cigar. Looking for more attack bar pushback here. We do have a reset finally coming to the table. I think he needs to slow down this Han.
Up, he's going to go for the Mook Wall. And the bomb's going to go on the Han, looking pretty bad for OSADASAN. He got a lot of heat in the first turn, but now he's kind of cooled down a little bit. He has nothing to offer at the moment, and the Han might go down very quickly to the damage from TOMOYA.
Yep, let's see what happens. I think he needs more Despair Stuns, a lot of attack bar pushback here. Does get the Despair Stun on top of that Smicer. Glancing gets applied to that Camilla. Looking for a defense break. Does get that defense break there on top of Han. Let's see what kind of bomb damage we're going to see coming out of the Smicer onto Han.
Even though Wedjack can heal a little bit when they're debuff on your teammate, but there's no cleansing, so it's going to eat that bomb fully and the stun and maybe the upcoming slow freeze from the Camilla as well. And Han is about to go down very quickly here. This Mook Wall has to get a turn, but he's going to get silenced too.
Had to get that silence there. There's that big damage going directly onto this Cigar here. Looking for attack bar pushback. Does land the attack bar pushback. Looking to boost up his team here. He wants to at least get one more turn coming out of this Han. He needs to push back that Camilla more. And he does get attack bar pushback. We've got Han coming right back in there, taking that Smicer out there. More additional turns coming up for the Han. Look for the stun on top of this Cigar here. He's actually doing it right now. We're going to watch the Cigar probably drop here. We know Camilla can provide a little bit of damage there. We'll see. I mean, Camilla is going to be, you know, a unit that has solo potential.
Unfortunately, it can have the solo potential if you're talking about Camilla versus 3 fire unit, but we are seeing two attack by pushback unit together with very tanky stat from the 3 support unit. I think Camilla will be going down sooner or later here to these units. Oh wait, 3 attack by pushback. This girl is not moving anytime soon. They are brushing Camilla out of this match one by one. Oh my goodness. GG, OSADASAN will take game 1 with a beautiful hand snipe strategy.
Yep, like a janitor, sweeps them out. Getting rid of that Camilla there. OSADASAN with a round 1 victory.
Beautiful. Turn 1, big snipe. That hand was built on some heavy damage, taking out what is supposed to be somewhat of a bruiser, 30k HP Chow with ease.
That was absolutely phenomenal to see that. I love seeing units that people consider like not good, like that Mook Wool. Like I think Mook Wool is a fine unit. I'd love to have one myself, but maybe it's having that incredible rune quality, like you mentioned, be able to bring out these unique things here. We're seeing so much Eleanor. We're seeing Zaratu. We're seeing the Mook Wool. It's pretty crazy, but there's your pre-bans locked in here. OSADASAN doesn't want to see that Masha, and of course we got TOMOYA banning out that Han. The Han put in so much work in that first match.
All right, he's stealing the cigar away from the enemy as well. So if he can't go with the Han, he's going to go with the usual. So we might be seeing some cigar action. We have, instead of the Chandra, we are seeing the Wedget getting picked up here with the Hagang. Wedget being one of the strongest LD5 of the previous SWC tournament and kind of slowly fade out of the meta because of the nerf. And now being back with OSADASAN.
We're hovering a Leo right now. Is this a Leo Viva angle that OSADASAN's looking at right now? Potentially is what's happening right now. And it is going to be double Dragonite. Let's see if he chooses to lock in this Chow here. But we are looking down a Shan and Escher on the other side of the field for TOMOYA.
I think Chow's looking really good here because there are no attack by pushback from the side of, excuse me, is he picking a Narsha with a Leo? I know the Leo is going to be a force ban against 2 speed buffer, but locking in the Narsha is some big balls move right there because, hey, you know what? TOMOYA might pick up a fire unit and let Leo stay for the giggles.
Yeah, let's see what happens. You can see OSADASAN, he's a very, very animated person. As he locked in that Narsha, I think he was very unsure about that, but you know what? He's sticking to it. He's such a fun guy to pay attention to. Just keep an eye out on his the camera because he is a lot of fun to watch there. Diana will get slammed down on the side of TOMOYA.
I'm not sure what Diana though because we are having a Wedget on the field, so maybe it's gonna be a Wedget ban. He may let the Leo stay because that Leo also shut down the Narsha potential damage. So Diana's gonna get banned out. Cigar getting banned out. Chan is definitely getting nerfed heavily with the Leo on the field as well. So I'm not sure how TOMOYA is gonna be doing any real damage.
See what happens here. Nasha could just be providing defense breaks for the Leo. We may have it work out in some way here. Looking for attack bar pushback, potentially going directly into that Escher, not letting it take turn 1 here.
Never mind, Escher will still take turn 1 regardless because he resisted the attack bar pushback. So we might be seeing a stun coming out from the shot. Oh, never mind. Not giving turn 1, going to go straight for the Narsha because if Narsha go down, then OSADASAN would not have a lot of damage anymore because that's the only defense breaker and the real damage. Oh, another stun.
Going for the strip there, even though Veligil hasn't used any skills yet. Pushing up that Veligil. Veligil will be cleansing the team, and we've got that additional turn coming out of the Twin Angels. We do have skills available. Could be setting up a defense break for his team there, trying to get a Shan angle to potentially even go for a dismount on top of the Masha to really slow down OSADASAN's damage.
Even without the speed skilling damage, Shan can still provide a whole lot of control and attack bar manipulation. And the Escher is a great damage dealer on its own without the need for any real speed as well. Combined with the Veligil defense break, I think TOMOYA might have this one in the bag by taking out the Narsha very quickly here. I think OSADASAN just kind of drafted himself into a corner with the Narsha being the main damage dealer that is being heavily focused right now.
Yeah, I agree with you exactly that. Nasha is going to be gone here. So it's just a Leo providing all the damage for OSADASAN. Obviously, Leo's nerfing the damage here, but still setting up some defense breaks. You get beautiful additional damage coming out of that Escher as well. Like, I do think TOMOYA should be fine in this case here. He has lots of sustain and shields for his team. Let's see what happens, because OSADASAN, like you said, drafted into a corner. Leo Narsha, maybe not the best decision here.
And defense break is now on to the Wedget, and he's going to be the focus. Both Veligil and Escher deal damage at scale with HP and defense, so they don't need speed at all, and they are doing some solid damage onto this Wedget as well.
That's all Leo can do right now is a little bit of poke damage here and there. I think OSADASAN really needs to see HP go down, attack power going up here, but he may not get a chance to see that with the way the match is going already. Wadjet looking like he's got 1 foot out the door already.
All right, Wadjet's probably going to be the next start to go down to the defense break and the damage of the enemy team here. Leo is going to be the last one standing, but unfortunately, you cannot out-sustain the team with 3 healers being Asher, Veladro, and the Water Twin Angel. So it's very, very hard to survive TOMOYA damage while they have so much sustain on the table as well. I think we will be seeing a game 3 very, very soon here the moment that Leo goes down.
For sure. I would assume OSADASAN's probably going to bottom left before we get to that point, but I don't think Leo's going to be soloing this. I feel like he just wants to see a torrent go off, and that's just about it here. Big skill 3 is going to be eliminating that Hey Gang, and that is definitely going to be it there. A little bit of poke damage going into the Leo, but that is a TOMOYA victory 100%.
Yeah, even with a Leo on Vampire, he will need the blessing of all the gods of Japan combined to win this game, because Leo's about to go down soon as well, and there's nothing that he can do about it. Oh my god, that is a stun on the...
Yeah, more stuns, just like putting OSADASAN in such a even worse position right now, but I feel like he's thinking about the next match. I think he's taking advantage of his time here to kind of figure out what to do better in the next match, because this is definitely going to be it right there. TOMOYA with his first victory against OSADASAN.
All right, moving on. I need to not see the Leo Nasha combination once again, because that was not any chef recipe right there. We need to see a different team, and I think we're seeing the Han once again without the pre-ban in game 3.
Yep. Well, there's your pre-bans from last time. They are now available. Masha and Han back into the table here. New pre-bans getting locked in. Both players at a 1-1, sitting pretty comfortable right now.
All right, no more VHL, no more Shan. First pick for TOMOYA. Will he get sniped once again, or will he learn his mistake and maybe pick up the Hey Gang early to counter the Mook Wall coming out from the OSADASAN?
I think that's what's really important here, is that he learns here and tries to adjust. And I think the Hey Gang is a great response here to learning to what happened in that first match. And we've got Wadjet and Saga coming up for OSADASAN.
All right, I think he might be going for maybe a debuff team, but from my experience, OSADASAN also have a Seimei, so that might not be the best strategy, and I think I can see the Seimei coming out already. Oh my goodness, right on the dot.
Yep, you called it. Seimei's getting slammed down here. Seimei's an excellent unit to counter up with like low cooldown snipe units, if that's the route that he does want to go down. But it looks like he's going to take that Seimei back here. We're busting out the Han and Doc Robo combination here.
I guess he doesn't like to drag this game out. He want to finish it quickly with another strip and the Han for the damage right there. He still can pick Seimei last, and it's still going to be beautiful. And I wonder what TOMOYA is going to do, knowing that, hey, there might be a Seimei coming.
Ooh, we have a Jackson and a Diana. Those are 2 very good units to draft together. There's no way he's going to let the combo of those guys go through. We might see the Mook Wall make it to the field again. He can combo with that Han Doc speed lead. And of course, he has the Wadjet there. So Mook Wall's not bad, but he would be showcasing not a lot of damage for his team. And it looks like Cassandra, Fire Cassandra, making it to the field here.
Yep, I was half expecting a Sonya to come up, but Cassandra is gonna be like the fire equivalent of that, but slow, but bigger damage, and no threat of enemy being on high defense. So that's gonna be beautiful, because he does have Wedge for the attack power boost for this Cassandra, and the more buff Cassandra has, the more damage she does. Doesn't have to be attack buff as well. So that's gonna be a beautiful last pick coming out from OSADASAN here, because he needs to snipe the enemy quickly, and that's gonna be the ban coming out from TOMOYA.
Those are probably perfect bans here. Cassandra's getting banned out there. Jackson's getting banned out there. Jackson's super, super good when you have any form of robo on the other side of the field there. And let's see what happens, because we're getting into our 3rd match with TOMOYA and OSADASAN.
Turn 1's coming in. Robo with the strip. Does Robo on the spare? I'm not sure, but definitely missed some strip right there.
Definitely did. We got a reset coming out here, potentially stopping Veladro from getting any skills out here. And it is going to be Veladro getting the attack bar reduction as well, setting up a defense break. And he's going to try and land that defense break on top of Diana. Big 3rd skill from Han, looking to remove the Diana from the field. We do have attack bar up here. Han can do it with another 1st skill, potentially 2nd skill. 1st skill to take care of that Diana there.
All right, quick snipe come from Han X expected, but now he's gonna eat the bomb. No bomb coming out from the Smicer. Looking really bad for Smicer because that is one of the only moment that Smicer is about to do any real damage here because the control will come out from the Robo and the Cigar as we speak.
Exactly that. You're going to see a lot of attention go to pushing back the attack bar of the Smicer because Smicer is really going to start thriving if you can get the additional turns, plant the bombs, and, well, hopefully plant the bombs one day, but keep landing those silences and pushing back attack bar. It definitely can be problematic for OSADASAN if that's what happens.
Unfortunately, the Smicer, even with double Violent Proc, could not get another bomb onto the enemy because once again, if you rely on a debuff to do any real damage, then you're gonna get disappointed from time to time. But what this fair stun from the Hey Gang? He turned into Gianna for a quick moment right there.
Oof, he really needed to do that. Through the glancing, dealt the damage, got rid of Smicer there, looking for more Despair Stuns coming from this Hagang. Not going to be happening here. Going with the big second skill, removes that Han from the field. We've got a second skill coming out of the Widget, boosting up his team here, and it's going to be attack buff for days for OSADASAN. He's going to be reducing it. He's going to be stunning up this Hagang, keeping every unit under control for TOMOYA.
I think that is GG. OSADASAN will get this game as well. Han did his job perfectly, taking out 2 units after. And that is GG. Moving on to game 4 for OSADASAN.
Absolutely loving OSADASAN right now. He has such fantastic reactions. He is loving this. You can really see how much fun he's having, whether he's losing or whether he's winning. I really, really love the character that he is.
All right, moving on to game 4. Definitely going to be a Han pre-ban. What is OSADASAN going to do this time? Hopefully not Leo Nasha once again.
New pre-bans right here. Sean Viva, they are available to be drafted.
Now they're thinking about it. Maybe this time he's going to pre-ban differently. He's going to pre-ban the Asher because that unit was drafted by TOMOYA, looking like it's going to be on a best Swift set as well. So that is going to be a beautiful pre-ban, taking away one of TOMOYA's best rune set on the table.
Yeah, definitely. And that Han problematic unit that TOMOYA doesn't want to have to deal with again. Pre-bans that out here. Hagang is a first pick. I think that's a great first pick for OSADASAN. Wanted to stop him from taking that unit. I don't think we'll be pivoting into a double brush boy mook wall again. I don't think that's going to be happening here. But we have Water Twin Angels Cigar on the other side of the field and showcasing a 33 speed lead for OSADASAN.
I think we might be locking in a snipe unit. Maybe Nasha and Wedgeat. That's going to be beautiful with the Hagang support. No, it's going to be Wedgeat and potentially Okeanos to control the enemy instead of damage just yet.
Let's see what happens. I love the Okeanos, love the Widget. Is that going to be enough? Let's see the response coming out of TOMOYA. We're not showcasing any immunity just yet. We do have like Veljul on the table if he wants to take that unit here.
But knowing that enemy has Seimei, Veljul is just a hard unit to pick. He might pick a passive healer instead, something like a Gapsu or Rakuni or Juno. I think might be a bit better. It's going to be a Smicer for heal and Marsha for damage. And Veljul might be getting locked in with the support from the Wedgeat as well. Oh, another snipers.
I love that. Oh, wait, I like the other. I kind of like the Oberon a little bit better. I thought that was really aggressive. I'm a fan, especially as a fan for Seimei and a Oberon user. You know, I love that. But you know what? We're on the other side of the spectrum right now. It's about that Fire Desert Warrior and the Veljul coming out here. That is triple fire, and by no surprise, seeing a Chow getting slammed down after seeing that.
I think that's going to be a Chow ban, and it might be a Water Twin Angel ban. Oh no, it's going to be a Chow ban and maybe a Wedgeat ban? No, it's going to be a Hagang ban. So TOMOYA have to deal with 3 fire with double win on the field, but at least the Smicer doesn't really care about your element. He just care about landing his bomb.
Yeah, Smicer doesn't care about your feelings either. Smicer can be an absolutely brutal unit there, just doing crazy things, especially if the additional turns really come through for that unit. But let's see what happens. We get into round number 4. OSADASAN looking at match point right now. Okeanos looking at a reset on the Cigar. Ooh, we're not.
Mr. Reset. Oh no, his hands were a little bit too sweaty. Can the Fire Bayak assure go for the defense but and maybe snipe up the beast of the Beast Riders right there?
I think that's an excellent decision to try and dismount that unit to limit the damage there coming out of TOMOYA. So the defense break did apply a lot of damage. We've got Veljul boosting up his team here. We've got a third skill. We can go for a strip defense break. This can land with this Twin Angels.
Oh no, it stripped everything but the most important one. That's going to be the 3-turn immunity, which means Okeanos is going to be here for a bit longer. Can Cigar finish the job? of the Water Twin Angel and get the strip done onto the Okeanos to avoid the AoE stun. It got it done, and a Violent Prayer as well.
That's exactly what needed to happen there. So he is going after that Okeanos. The bomb is going to be landing. I think this Okeanos is not going to be long for us. It's going to be getting dropped here. I love that OSADASAN puts a lot of attention, a lot of respect onto the Smeister. He wants to take advantage of any attack bar reduction on that unit. Finally gets that dismount there on the Mashup. What a second skill that was.
And beautiful damage thanks to the defense buff from the Wedge that combo beautifully with the Veladru. And the Assure is going to get the skill 3 back very, very soon here, which means the bomb might be being cleansed away as well.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. Looking to land a provoke on top of that. Fire Desert Warrior not happening. We've attack bar reduction. I feel like he's been putting it a lot into the Smeister. If he goes for the Smeister, not going to matter. Well, not going to matter too much. I feel like he can't take advantage of it. Oh, wait, it did. It was beautiful attack bar pushback. We have the Fire Desert Warrior is going to be taking a turn after this Veladru.
That was beautiful. The attack bar pushback allowing this cleanse to happen, the damage to go off, and now Okeanos gonna be ready to go once again. The silence will stop him from stunning, but Okeanos can transfer the silence back onto the enemy team and get the skill 3 out very easily here. Oh,
that could be super clutch. He does.
Oh,
he sends it right over the guard. That's so well thought out there by OSADASAN.
Oh. Unfortunately, the Okeano just countered the silence so perfectly, and Cigar is the one that's going to be so afraid of the silence because he needs his skill, and that's GG. OSADASAN will take this game 3-1.